Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet. In this session, we will be discussing from the 42nd verse of the 9th chapter of the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Tamimam aham ajam sharira bhajam hridi hridi dishtitam atmakalpitanam pratidrisham iva naikadharkam ekam samadhi gatosmi vidhuta bheda mohaha. The meaning of this verse is, now I can meditate with full concentration upon that one Lord Sri Krishna, now present before me, because now I have transcended the misconceptions of duality in regard to His presence in everyone's heart, even in the hearts of the mental speculators. He is in everyone's heart. The sun may be perceived differently, but the sun is one. This is the last prayer by Bhishma Deva in this series of prayers given in this chapter. Bhishma is offering these prayers to Krishna while preparing to quit his body, because he had the benediction that he could quit his body at a chosen auspicious moment. And as you are aware, he chose the auspicious Uttarayana Punyakala, generally which comes during the Shankranti, Makara Shankranti. So here the last prayer, Bhishma Deva is offering to the Supreme Lord, clarifying that people have some misconceptions about the presence of the Lord in everyone's heart. There is some misconception. So that is explained by Prabhupada in the purport. What is that misconception and how pure devotees don't have that misconception? Prabhupada says in the purport, Lord Sri Krishna is the one absolute supreme personality of Godhead. God is one. Krishna is one. Supreme absolute truth is one. But he has expanded himself into his multi-plenary portions by his inconceivable energy. Krishna can expand, and Krishna does expand into unlimited forms of his personal self. The conception of duality is due to ignorance of his inconceivable energy. That means to think that Krishna is different, Rama is different, Paramatma is different, Narsimha is different, Vishnu is different. This conception is due to ignorance. All one Supreme Lord, though they are present as if they are different persons, because their activities are variegated, their forms appear different, and they have their own devotees, they have their own planets in the spiritual sky, they appear on their own schedule in the material world. So, the people in general who do not exactly know who is God or what is the nature of his personality. That even though he is one, he is simultaneously present in so many different forms, all transcendental, all equally powerful. Though the source of all these forms is Krishna. The original form of which the other forms are expansions, that original form is Krishna. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So that is explained in the Brahma Samhita, that's explained in the Bhagavatam. Ete chamsha kala pumsaha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. All the incarnations and the expansions are plenary portions of Krishna. But Krishna himself is the original personality of Godhead. Swayam Bhagavan. He is the original person. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says that only the foolish take him to be a mere human being. Foolish people think Krishna is an ordinary person. Avajananti mam mudha manushim tanumashritam. That's the verse in the Bhagavad Gita. Such foolish people are not aware of Krishna's inconceivable energies. Achintya Shakti. Krishna has Achintya Shakti. By his inconceivable energy, he is present in everyone's heart. Krishna has entered into every person's heart. He says that in the Bhagavad Gita. Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishto. And the example is being given just like the sun is present before everyone all over the world. Sun is one. If the sun appears overhead, you go in any direction, hundreds and thousands of miles, they'll all say sun is above their head. How can the sun simultaneously appear overhead for so many people? So that is an example. Krishna is one, but he appears in so many different forms and he is present in everyone's heart. The Paramatma feature of the Lord is an expansion of his plenary portions. Paramatma feature is the Lord in the form of the Lord in the heart of every living being. He expands himself as Paramatma in everyone's heart by his inconceivable energy. And he also expands himself as the glowing effulgence of the Brahma Jyoti by expansion of his personal glow. Krishna's form has got unlimited light coming out of it, spiritual light. So that light expands as Brahma Jyoti in the entire spiritual sky. That Brahma Jyoti is a source of illumination in this material world. The sunshine, the moonshine, the light of the fire, the light of electricity. Every illumination is an expansion of that Brahma Jyoti. Brahma Jyoti is an expansion of the personal glow of Krishna. This is confirmed in the Brahma Samhita that Brahma Jyoti is the personal glow. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanda koti. This is the statement of the Brahma Samhita. Therefore, there is no difference between him, that is Krishna, his personal glow, the Brahma Jyoti, or his plenary portion as Paramatma. All are identical. Vadanti tat tattvavidaha tattvam yad jnanam advayam. Advaya jnana, non-different. Brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabdyate. Less intelligent persons who are not aware of this fact consider Brahma Jyoti and Paramatma features to be different from Krishna. This misconception of duality is completely removed from the mind of Bhishma Deva. So Bhishma Deva knows that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. He has expanded himself and entered the heart of everyone as Paramatma, and his personal glow is expanded as the Brahma Jyoti. That Bhishma Deva knows. And all the pure devotees of Krishna know this. So Bhishma is fully satisfied that Krishna only is all in everything. The only one who is all in everything. It's only Krishna who's the ultimate reality in everything in existence. This enlightenment of the exact truth about Krishna is attained by the great Mahatmas or the great devotees, as it is stated in Bhagavad Gita. Vasudeva sarvamiti sa Mahatma sudurlabhaha. Vasudeva sarvamiti. Vasudeva is all in everything. And there is no existence of anything without Vasudeva. So Vasudeva or Lord Sri Krishna is the original Supreme Person as confirmed now by a Mahajana, Bhishma Deva is a Mahajana, one of the 12 great authorities in this universe who know the secret or confidential knowledge of Dharma. What is Dharma? Or who is God? What is the absolute truth? Now, both the pure devotees and the neophytes, everyone should try to follow in the footsteps of Bhishma Deva. That is the devotional, that's the way of the devotional line. In bhakti, always we follow the authorities, the spiritual authorities. We don't concoct, we don't try to imagine, we don't try to discover by our own strength. We never do that. Because we are limited, we are prone to defects, we are affected by ignorance, by the gunas. So therefore, it is impossible for us to attempt to discover or find out by our own strength, individually or collectively. We follow the spiritual authorities. Now, Prabhupada explains another important point here, that the worshipable object of Bhishma Deva is Lord Krishna as Parthasarathi. This was described earlier. Because Bhishma is situated in the relationship of Virya Rasa with Krishna. And the worshipable object of the gopis is the same Krishna in Vrindavan as the most attractive Shama Sundara. Gopis, they relate with Krishna as Sham Sundar. And Bhishma relates with Krishna as Parthasarathi. Now Prabhupada says, less intelligent scholars sometimes make a mistake and think that the Krishna of Vrindavan and that of the battle of Kurukshetra are different personalities. This is not correct. Both the forms of Krishna, Parthasarathi and Shamasundara, are one person, the Supreme Person, one and only Supreme Person, Krishna. Even the impersonalist object of destination is Krishna as the impersonal Brahma Jyoti. That is also Krishna only. And the yogi's destination of Paramatma, yogis meditate on Paramatma in the heart. That is also Krishna only. So, even though all are identical with Krishna, still, in his personal feature as Krishna, either as Parthasarathi or Shamasundara, Krishna is present as the person. But in the impersonal feature as Brahma Jyoti, or in the feature as Paramatma, Krishna is not personally present. This we have to understand. So therefore, devotee's object is always the personality of Godhead Krishna. I'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.